Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning. This is our last math assignment, and we're kind of switching from surface area to volume. Now, volume, you're still using a three-dimensional object. You guys covered volume heavy in... Say hi to Miss Wilkin.
Hi, guys.
I'm doing
Mr.
a...
Weller's classroom.
We're doing our next math assignment.
Yay.
This is my classroom.
I know. I've been watching your classroom.
See ya. So we've been doing surface area, and that's covering the faces. Like if you were going to cover that object in like wrapping paper, or you were going to carpet the exterior of that object. And now we're moving into volume. And volume is the three-dimensional space that object takes up or that is available inside of the object. And that's kind of how I like to think about it. I said, like I was saying, you guys were really drilled with this in 5th grade with the basic shape of a rectangular prism. And if we take a look here, okay, this is what you guys really did in 5th grade. And I like to think about it as drilling a hole in the top and filling it with water. Okay, and if you fill it with water, the first thing that's going to happen is like the floor is going to be covered before it will raise up. So you guys learned when you calculate volume to do length times width times height, and that's fine for a rectangular prism. 2 times 3 is 6 times 4 is 24 inches cubed. Okay, well, I'm not going to teach you length times width times height because this, I guess you could call it I forgot my word. It's a way to do it. Instead of length times width times height, we're going to find the area of the floor. Remember, if I pour water in this, the first thing that's going to happen is the floor is going to get covered, just like what we've been focusing on, area. Okay, first we're going to find the area of the floor. 2 times 3 is 6. That's an area. We're going to multiply it by the height, 4. That's still 24, and you're thinking, well, that's the same thing. Well, now this is going to work for triangular prisms. A triangular prism, this looks like a tent, has a floor. It has a floor. But in this case, if we were to walk into this tent, the floor would be rectangular shaped, and you would look up inside of that tent, and you'd see the roof or the ceiling. Now, this isn't quite fair for a height if you're standing inside of that tent, because at the center ridge of that tent inside, the ceiling might be taller. It's going to be taller at the center than it's going to be at the sides. So for a triangular prism, you need to tilt the triangle and stand it up on its triangle. So it would look like this. Right? You're going to stand that 10 up. And now you're going to find the area of the floor, the triangular floor. Because if the floor is a triangle and you look up at the ceiling is also a triangle, and the height will be the same all around at all parts of the ceiling. So you stand this on its triangle. So base 4, height 3. That's all I'm going to give you for now. We're going to find the volume of this triangular prism. I want you to stand it on its triangle. Find the area of the one triangle and multiply it by the height. Okay? To find the volume of a triangular prism, or for any shape for that matter, we're going to find the area of the base, area of the floor, multiplied by the height. All right, guys, give it a whirl. And remember, I'm going to also do an explanation video, but feel free to look up some other YouTube videos. I want you guys to struggle with this for a little bit, and because that's how we learn. Okay? See you guys, and I'll maybe have that word I was looking for in the explanation video. Adios.